So 65 is a 90-minute action-packed sci-fi thriller. It is the journey of two characters, Koa and Mills, and their journey of escaping to survive this undiscovered planet with these prehistoric creatures. And it's a beautiful story about two characters' dynamics and relationships and how they communicate. The relationship between Mills and Koa is very complex and interesting because they have the communication barrier. They don't speak the same language, so it's very hard for them to articulate what they want to say to each other. They both have lost so much and they've gone through so much loss together, so they have that connection and they rely on each other as much as they can. We see them not like each other and love each other and bond with each other throughout the film, and I think it's a beautiful story between the two of them. The big screen really definitely does the jump scares justice, and the score is beautiful, the music is beautiful, so having the large speakers around it really makes the action a lot better. And then we also just see the big faces of terror and fear and emotion really beautifully on the big screen, and that's what it does. So some of the challenges that Mills and Koa face in 65 is fighting these insane creatures that we see. They don't know anything about them, and they just are escaping them the whole time. We see the challenges between a lot of loss together, and we see them trying to communicate how they feel and where to go, and really just surviving this crazy, uncharted world. Audiences can expect some good jump scares, a lot of emotional beats, some personality with the characters. They have great personalities and a lot of twists and turns, and you're definitely going to be on the edge of your seat for sure. Mills is the pilot that crash lands the ship. He has this daughter that unfortunately dies throughout the film, and we see him struggle a lot between saving Koa and being in denial with everything that he has lost throughout this journey, especially with everyone he's lost on his ship. And we see him soften up with Koa, and we see him be really nervous about losing her because he doesn't want to lose someone he loves again. We see Koa evolve throughout the film because at first you meet her and she's quite scared and nervous about the whole situation, and we see her grow really strong and grow up very quickly. She has no choice but to fight and to fight for herself and Mills, and she also goes through a lot of loss, and she grows up and she becomes very strong throughout the film, and you see that for sure. It was definitely challenging because we were filming in the rain and the mud and the sand and kind of every climate that you could think of. So that was definitely hard, but it put me and Adam in the right mindset to perform how we need to, and it made everything a lot more raw and real. And it was definitely challenging, but it looks great, the final product. So I'm happy we did it that way, for sure.